Hi, it's the not so expert mom here again. Today I want to talk about the evolution of my diaper bag. A diaper bag, a well-stocked diaper bag, can honestly save your entire day. You know, when I travel, if I ever go anywhere, I always end up getting really upset when I don't have something I need. So what do? I just pack everything and it just makes the day so much better. Becoming a mom for the first time 3.5 years ago, I have to show you the size of my diaper bag for you to believe it. This was my first diaper bag. Now, reason being is there was honestly nothing I could think of that I didn't need to take with me when I would go on an outing, whether it be to the mall, whether it be to someone's house. Honestly, the looks I would get in the mall when I would carry this around, people thought I was crazy. My husband would get really, really upset because he wanted to leave it in the car. He's like, you know, if you need anything out of it, we can just go to the car. But no, I was insistent on carrying it everywhere I went. When I'd go to someone's house, the look of panic on their face because it looked like I was going to stay with them for days without them even knowing. But let me tell you what I actually carried inside this bag. I actually had to make a list because there's so many things that I used to carry in here. First of all, there was always a half a pack of diapers. So whether the diapers came in a pack of 200, I would carry 100 of them in my bag. I would carry that sealed bag inside for sure. I had a box of wipes, a full box of wipes, because I use those wipes to wipe hands, wipe messy mouths, and obviously use it for the obvious reason, diaper change. Diaper cream was a must that I had to carry because you never know, you could be out in the mall and your child has a diaper rash and you need the cream suddenly. So I had to carry that with me. I had to carry my breast pump. You know, I was nursing at the time and you never know when you need it again. You could get stuck somewhere and you know you're not available to nurse your child in public, so you need your pump in order to extract your milk. Tylenol was a must in the bag. You know, your child, you know, could, God forbid, have a fever or something could happen. You need Tylenol. It was a must. A towel. There had to be a towel in my bag. I didn't want to use the paper towel or anything when I was washing my little one's hands. So I needed a towel of my own to dry for sanitary purposes. Milk bottles. Even though I was nursing, the reason I carried my breast pump, I needed milk bottles to go with it. Not just one, because what if there wasn't a place for me to wash those bottles? So I had numerous bottles with me. Gripe water for her tummy. I had to have that in my bag. Whether I used it or not, I think the entire time of me as infancy, I think I may have used gripe water twice, but I had to have it in my bag regardless. Change pad, again for sanitary purposes. Wherever I would go, you have to lay down a change pad. Bottle warmer. Why I needed a bottle warmer, no reason for it, but again, just in case I needed it, I had to have it in my bag. My own water, again, not just for myself, in case Mia needed, you know, her hands to be washed or something, or her mouth or anything to be washed. I needed to have my own water with me in case it was inaccessible. Bloomers, again, just to slip on over her diapers. I needed to have bloomers with me as well. Booties, something had to cover her feet, so I needed to make sure she had booties. Hand sanitizer, again, for obvious reasons. I needed the hand sanitizer to wash my hands. Change of clothes, at least a minimum of 6 pairs of clothes, full, and I mean full outfits, I needed to have in my bag at all times. A sun hat, whether it was the winter time, even in the winter, I carried a sun hat with me. Why? No idea, but again, unpredictable Canadian weather, you never knew. First aid kit, a must, not only in my bag in the car, I had to have a full first aid kit. I needed to have a jacket for whatever weather it may be. I needed a light spring jacket in case it was warm outside, and I had a full winter jacket if it was cold. Music player, you know, I wanted her to have the same music she was playing at home to have when we were on the road. Sunscreen, again, winter, summer, spring, fall, whatever it may be, sunscreen was in the bag. Breast pads, again, for those of you who know what breast pads are, you know the obvious reason why I needed those. Hats and mittens, again, in the winter I needed to make sure her little hands were warm and her head was kept warm. Tissues, again, I needed tissues in the bag in case I needed them for anything. Pajamas, she had to have at least three sets of pajamas. In case she got one dirty, I needed to have her pajamas in my bag. Whether or not we were going out for an hour or two, I needed pajamas in the bag. Baggies for the diapers, so you can't throw a dirty diaper in someone else's garbage without tying it up in a baggie. So I needed to make sure I had my baggies with me. Nail clippers, just in case, my little one had a hangnail or something, I needed to have the nail clippers ready and there for me. Pacifier and pacifier clip were a must. I needed to have her pacifiers and pacifier clips and backup pacifiers just in case one fell. Socks, again, I had tons of socks in there. Even with the booties, I needed to have socks to match every outfit. Teddy bear. She wasn't attached to a teddy bear by any means, but I needed to have the teddy bear there with her. The same one that was in her crib, I needed to carry with me. Mini scissors, again, in case to cut a tag or something, or if she needed a bang trim. I don't know what I needed the mini scissors for, but I carried them. A swaddle. I had 3 swaddles in my bag at all times for when I needed it. One was a lighter weight one was a little bit warmer, and one was a heavy fleece one. I had my swaddles with me everywhere I went. 12 bibs. Again, when I was feeding her, I needed to make sure, she kept her clothes clean. Even though I had 100 changes of clothes in my bag, I needed to have bibs there as well for extra protection. Burp cloths. Again, I needed the burp cloths to protect my own clothing. A thermometer, just in case, again, she felt a little warm, I needed to have a thermometer with me to ensure that things were okay. Blankets. I needed to have at least 3 blankets. Again, a lightweight one, a little bit heavier, and then a nice warm blanket for her to keep warm. A nursing cover. If I had the opportunity to actually nurse her in public, I needed a cover to slip over in order to breastfeed. And then a change of clothes for myself I needed, and disinfectant wipes, again, to wipe down anything I see. So as you see, there was a lot I fit into this bag. As a panicked parent, again, you go out, you want to make sure you have everything, but slowly you start to learn, and with time you evolve. So again, this was my first diaper bag till she was about 6 months. This is the diaper bag I carried. The only difference with that diaper bag and this diaper bag was I started to carry a little mini cooler in my bag as well for food. I wanted to make sure, Mia had her strained carrots or peas or what else do we serve babies? Celery or broccoli, whatever it may be, mashed potatoes, mashed fruit. I needed to have a little variety of everything because she was such a picky eater, so I wanted to make sure she was well fed. So I carried a cooler as well, and sippy cups came into the picture. A little toy and a DVD player I had in here as well. But I did take out about 1 or 2 of each of the outfits, of the bibs and whatnot. I took those out of the bag, but everything else stayed. And that was my bag at 6 months. So after the 6-month point, when Mia turned a year, I changed my bag again. And this became my new diaper bag. So in this diaper bag, the things that I took out another outfit. So I was only carrying about 2 outfits at this point. The pacifier and accessories came out because she wasn't using a pacifier anymore. So what did I need it for? She didn't need the swaddles anymore, so I took the swaddles out. The burp cloths came out, the breast pump came out, all of those things came out. The only thing that was additional to it was I would carry around a sleeping cot in case, again, she needed to go to sleep somewhere. I wanted her to have her own little cot that she could go to sleep in, and a selection of DVDs, because now after she turned a year, she started to get picky of what she wanted to watch and whatnot. So that's what evolved into my next bag. I still use this bag up until she turned, close to 3. Again, after she turned 2, the diapers came out and the pull-ups came in, and all the bottles were replaced with sippy cups. So she had a sippy cup for her water and a sippy cup for her milk. But the diapers, the wipes, the diaper cream, the change pads, the bloomers and the nursing pads all came out of the bag. So why it became a little more compact. After she turned 2, well, now she's 3, and her diaper bag now, believe it or not, is this. This is what I carry around for her now. What do I keep in here? The only things I keep in here are 1 change of clothes, a toy, and maybe a bottle of water for her. Everything else, again, she doesn't need anymore. How I went from the huge bag to this bag is beyond me. But as I get older, I guess you sort of learn what are absolute necessities, and you live where we live. Everything is available to you in case of an emergency, but I still felt the need to lug around that enormous piece of luggage, embarrass my family, have everyone stare at me. But again, I just wanted to make sure I had everything my little one needed at all times. So I thought I would just share with you the evolution of my diaper bag. So let's show it again. I went from this bag to this, and now to this. And this is the evolution of my diaper bag. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.